Check out this incredible animated sequence. It looks exactly like it was pulled straight from a high-end studio release, but every frame you just saw was generated entirely by AI. And the best part? I didn't have to write a single complex prompt. If you've tried making AI video recently, you know the paralyzing struggle, guessing which model to use, endlessly tweaking technical parameters, and burning through expensive credits. That's where the Artlist AI agent comes in. Instead of forcing you to code instructions, it acts as a conversational co-pilot. You talk to it, and it handles all the back-end technical decisions, selecting the right models and writing the actual prompts behind the scenes. To get started, you only need two things: an active account and a basic pre-written script of the story you want to tell. You don't need a degree in prompt engineering anymore. The focus is entirely on your ability to tell a good story and hold a conversation. From the main Artlist dashboard, you bypass the standard AI toolkit and route directly into AI agent mode. By making this switch, we drop the rigid command box entirely. You are now looking at an interface that works just like a standard text message thread. Step 1 is giving the agent our narrative. You take your raw, pre-written script, say a short scene about a zombie outbreak, and paste it directly into the chat. Before we ask for any video, we instruct the agent to read the script and pull out the core elements. It scans the text and categorizes every character's name, their physical traits, and the specific locations where the action takes place. By organizing the narrative into these distinct lists up front, we create a strict set of rules. The agent now understands exactly who and what belongs in our story, which is exactly what we need to keep our scenes visually consistent later on. The most common failure in AI animation is the main character changing their face or outfit every time the camera angle switches. To prevent that, we pause right here. We tell the agent not to generate any video yet, and instead we mandate that it creates concept art for our cast. We ask the agent to draw our protagonist, Kenji. We type a request for a concept sheet, and the AI handles the rendering. If his jacket looks wrong or his expression doesn't fit, you don't rewrite a 50-word prompt. You simply reply in the chat and ask the agent to adjust his clothes. It remembers the context and fixes the design. Once you approve Kenji's design, you repeat this exact process. You work down your list, generating and approving concept art for the remaining characters and the key environments. These approved images are now our permanent visual anchors. By locking in the designs early, we force the AI to maintain a single cohesive identity for the rest of the production. Now we move into actual production. We instruct the agent to look back at our full script and slice it down into individual sequential scenes. This diagram illustrates our next move. We take those locked character and location concept sheets and plug them into the generation module as strict reference boundaries. The agent takes our visual references, combines them with the specific action described in Scene 1, and outputs our first video clip. Even with references, generation isn't perfect. You might get a clip where a character's hand morphs, or the perspective warps as the camera moves. When that happens, you stay right in the chat. You tell the agent exactly what went wrong and ask it to run the scene again. Because it remembers the entire conversation history, it recalculates the generation without you having to start over. You continue this loop for the remainder of your script. Upload the specific references for the next scene, generate the clip, and troubleshoot any artifacts until every shot is finished. By breaking the process down into this controlled, reference-guided loop, you dictate exactly what appears on screen. The AI is doing the rendering, but you are directing the shots. With all our generated clips approved, we leave the chat interface and export the files into a standard video editing timeline. This timeline view shows the final crucial step. The AI generates silent video, so we bring the scenes to life by snapping them into place over a bed of background music and layered sound effects. And the result is a breathtaking sequence that easily holds up to the highest professional animation studio standards. Beyond the quality, the economics of this workflow have improved. Artlist recently cut the credit cost for generation in half, meaning you can iterate and produce more scenes on a smaller budget. If you want to try this process yourself and start building your own sequences, you can access the AI agent through the link provided below. We've reached a point where technical barriers are no longer the bottleneck. By turning generation into a conversation, you step out of the role of a programmer and step directly into the role of a director.